2. The world's very first eco-friendly cars with the Flintstones movies. And of course, who would we be without our Fast and Furious franchise? And then at the end here, we finish off with that Jeep Wrangler from Jurassic World. On the topic of Jurassic World, there's a really great cameo in this movie from singer and restaurant owner Jimmy Buffett. Well, he shows up but upstairs at City Walk. So for that, well, I can't introduce it any better than this. Thank you, John. Jurassic Park fans on either side of the tram, props, set pieces, and picture cars from the Jurassic Park films. On the left-hand side here, we're going to see this mobile lab unit from the Lost World Jurassic Park, the second Jurassic Park movie, where none of the dinosaurs had cages. They weren't at the theme park. Just like us, we're not at our theme park. So you never know where we're going to see some dinosaurs outside their cages. Dinosaurs are very much in the DNA of not just our theme park, but our movie studio as well. In the Jurassic Park movies, the dinosaurs love to attack in the middle of a rainstorm. So creative weather can be a challenge for filmmakers. So to give you a forecast of the Universal lot from the Today Show, here is Al Roker.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Mid-Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fine and precipitation for Star Island, Amity Island, and Island Drive. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
We just arrived in our old Mexico area where they have filmed Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. And hey, on the left here, well, we can have rain just like that on the Universal lot. On our screens, Al gave us a flash flood warning in Old Mexico. Rain, it is the first variable of a flash flood. I was saying that creating weather can be a challenge, but filmmakers can do it. Throughout the area, there are sprinklers spraying water up into the air, letting it fall down naturally. This is so on camera, well, it looks like it's really raining. There's also speakers for those thunder sound effects, strobe lights for light. All the water that we see on the left here, it goes underneath that bridge, recycled back to the top of the hill. So we can have a flash flood every 5 minutes out here on the Universal lot. But that effect has been seen in a movie. The movie is Big Fat Liar, starring Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, and Paul Giamatti. I want to show you that scene with flash flood.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
Paul Giamatti is not the only star to get washed away by our flood. Lady Gaga, for her music video Judas, well, she was out there in 6-inch heels and let that water just wash her away. But we have left Old Mexico behind, and on the left, we're here in the Old West. Westerns were our bread and butter in the silent film era. This area is over 100 years old from the silent film era. They filmed countless westerns out there. The Duke, John Wayne himself, would have filmed movies out there. Now for the next part of the tour, we are a working movie studio. We saw some production setting up in Old Mexico, but they are filming a television show directly in front of us. We are going to get so close to this filming that I'm going to have to reduce my microphone volume just a little bit and speak a little quieter. They don't want to have my voice on their recording. But here we go. We're going to be bringing the tram forward, and then we're going to be turning. When we're at this turn, we're going to be right next to some active filming, and I'm going to point out the set and what's going on. So here we go. On the left, all these trailers, these are all offices. On the other side, there's a house, and it looks like it's right out of the suburbs, even with a front lawn. You can get a very small peek of the house on the left-hand side. They're filming inside that house for the television show Home and Family. Home and Family's on the Walmart channel. They film here Monday through Friday. Right now, we are driving the tram inside of a soundstage. I need everyone to remain seated and to hold on to their belongings. We don't want to disrupt the set around us. We're getting a really great opportunity to bring the tram inside of a soundstage and check out the set on the inside. All we need is the director to show up, yell action. We could get the camera rolling and get the very next take. Oh, okay. Nothing to worry about, folks. We get tremors all the time in California. Nothing to be worried about. Okay, hold on to your belongings. Hold on to your loved ones. This could be it. This could be the big one. Survived earthquake, the big one, and oh no, on the right-hand side, the water main broke. This was earthquake, the big one, a simulated 8.3 earthquake on the Richter scale. Large-scale mechanical effects like that, a perfect example of a disaster sequence. And those effects have been used on television on an episode of the show Bones, starring David Boreanaz, Emily Deschanel. They use those same effects on one of their episodes on your screens. This is from the TV show Bones. They would bring our earthquake to life. We are now heaving a sigh of relief, hanging on the right-hand side of our tram. Well, they caught the man-eating shark that was terrorizing local beaches. Very proud of this. They ne'er can open up the beaches before the summer's end. We have police in the water. Oh no. No. On the right-hand side here, do we all see this? There's another shark out there. I have to warn our officer George, who's in the water. 1 second. George, get back to your boat. There's another shark. George, no. No. Oh, George, no. Oh, no. You had a lot of guts to be out there, man. Oh. And there they are. Wow. I can't believe we just saw this. We don't want to mess around with man-eating sharks, so we're going to get ourselves to a safe spot. And we're going to be perfectly fine behind the dock here. The dock with all the gasoline on it will be just fine. Of course, now that I say that, there's gasoline just spilling everywhere back there. Okay, wow. Getting a little heated out here on the dock. And on the right-hand side, we're gonna need a bigger tram. Are we all okay? Car 4, how we doing? Nobody went overboard, right? All right, perfect. We're gonna make our way up the hill, and on the right-hand side, and this again, folks, we need to make sure we're all seated when the tram is moving. It's for our safety. But on the right, you will hear Steven Spielberg himself.